Question 1. What is the name of the UK's longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? A. King George V. B. King Edward VII. C. Queen Victoria. D. King Henry VIII. Answer: C. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II, serving from 1837 to 1901. Question 2. Name the document that established the principles of legal and parliamentary reforms in the UK in the early 13th century. A. The Domesday Book. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Bill of Rights. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, established in 1215, laid down the principles of legal and parliamentary reforms, influencing the development of the common law and constitutional law. Question 3. What year did the Battle of Hastings take place? A. 1066. B. 1215. C. 1415. D. 1642. Answer: A. 1066. The Battle of Hastings occurred in 1066, marking the beginning of Norman conquest of England. Question 4. Who is known as the Bard of Avon? A. John Milton. B. Charles Dickens. C. William Shakespeare. D. Geoffrey Chaucer. Answer: C. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, also known as the Bard of Avon, is one of the most famous English playwrights and poets. Question 5. What is the significance of the Magna Carta in English history? A. It ended the English Civil War. B. It provided the foundation for the English Renaissance. C. It established the principle that everyone is subject to the law. D. It initiated the Industrial Revolution. Answer: C. It established the principle that everyone is subject to the law. The Magna Carta is significant for establishing the idea that even the king is subject to the law, which is a cornerstone of modern democracy. Question 6. What are the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. C. England, Ireland, Wales, Brittany. D. England, Scotland, Wales, Cornwall. Answer: B. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 7. What is the capital city of Scotland? A. Glasgow. B. Edinburgh. C. Aberdeen. D. Dundee. Answer: B. Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital city of Scotland. Question 8. Name the famous ship that the Pilgrim Fathers sailed on to North America. A. The Mayflower. B. The Endeavour. C. The Santa Maria. D. The Beagle. Answer: A. The Mayflower. The Pilgrim Fathers sailed to North America on the Mayflower in 1620. Question 9. Who was the British Prime Minister during most of World War II? A. Clement Attlee. B. Winston Churchill. C. Neville Chamberlain. D. Harold Wilson. Answer: B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was the British Prime Minister for most of World War II, known for his leadership during the war. Question 10. What is the main responsibility of the Home Secretary in the UK government? A. Managing the economy. B. Foreign affairs. C. Domestic security. D. Health services. Answer: C. Domestic security. The main responsibility of the Home Secretary in the UK government is overseeing domestic security and immigration. Question 11. What are the two houses of the Parliament of the UK? A. The Senate and the House of Commons. B. The House of Lords and the House of Representatives. C. The House of Lords and the House of Commons. D. The Senate and the House of Lords. Answer. C. The House of Lords and the House of Commons. The UK Parliament consists of two houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. Question 12. Name the event in 1666 that changed the landscape of London significantly. A. The Great Fire of London. B. The London Plague. C. The Restoration of the Monarchy. D. The Glorious Revolution. Answer. A. The Great Fire of London. The Great Fire of 1666 significantly changed the landscape of London, leading to large-scale rebuilding. Question 13. In which year did women over the age of 30 gain the right to vote in the UK? A. 1928. B. 1918. C. 1945. D. 1897. Answer. B. 1918. Women over the age of 30 gained the right to vote in the UK in 1918. Question 14. What is the purpose of the state opening of Parliament? A. To announce the resignation of the Prime Minister. B. To formally start the parliamentary session. C. To elect the Speaker of the House. D. To sign new legislation. Answer. B. To formally start the parliamentary session. The state opening of Parliament marks the formal start of the parliamentary session and includes the Queen's speech outlining the government's agenda. Question 15. What flower is traditionally associated with England? A. Rose. B. Lily. C. Tulip. D. Daffodil. Answer. A. Rose. The rose is traditionally associated with England. Question 16. Who was the UK's first female Prime Minister? A. Theresa May. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer. B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 17. What does the UK's National Health Service, NHS, provide? A. Education services. B. Private healthcare. C. Public healthcare. D. Insurance services. Answer. C. Public healthcare. The National Health Service, NHS, provides public healthcare to residents of the UK funded through taxation. Question 18. Name the war fought between the houses of Lancaster and York for the English throne. A. The 100 Years' War. B. The War of the Roses. C. The English Civil War. D. The War of Spanish Succession. Answer. B. The War of the Roses. The War of the Roses was fought between the houses of Lancaster and York over the English throne. Question 19. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? A. Charlotte Brontë. B. Jane Austen. C. Emily Brontë. D. Virginia Woolf. Answer. B. Jane Austen. Jane Austen wrote Pride and Prejudice, which is one of her most famous novels. Question 20. What significant event took place on July 20, 1969, involving a British rock band? A. The Beatles performed their last public concert. B. The Rolling Stones held a free concert in Hyde Park. C. David Bowie released Space Oddity. D. Queen performed at Live Aid? Answer: C. David Bowie released Space Oddity. On July 20, 1969, David Bowie released the song Space Oddity, coinciding with the Apollo 11 moon landing. Question 21. Name the famous British scientist who wrote A Brief History of Time. A. Isaac Newton. B. Charles Darwin. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Richard Dawkins. Answer: C. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, the renowned British physicist, wrote A Brief History of Time, which explains complex scientific theories in a way accessible to the general reader. Question 22. What is the ceremonial guardian of the Tower of London known as? A. The Royal Guard. B. The Yeoman Warder. C. The Beefeater. D. The Tower Ravenmaster. Answer: C. The Beefeater. The Beefeaters, formerly known as Yeoman Warders, are the ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London. Question 23. What is the minimum age for voting in general elections in the UK? A. 16. B. 18. C. 21. D. 25. Answer: B. 18. The minimum age for voting in general elections in the UK is 18. Question 24. What event is commemorated on Bonfire Night? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The end of the English Civil War. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes Night, commemorates the failure of the Gunpowder Plot in 1605, in which Guy Fawkes attempted to blow up the House of Lords. Question 25. Who is the patron saint of England, and what day is celebrated in his honour? A. Saint Andrew, November 30. B. Saint David, March 1. C. Saint George, April 23. D. Saint Patrick, March 17. Answer: C. Saint George, April 23. Saint George is the patron saint of England, and Saint George's Day is celebrated on April 23. Question 26. What is the legal system in England and Wales known as? A. Civil law. B. Common law. C. Statutory law. D. Sharia law. Answer: B. Common law. The legal system in England and Wales is known as common law, which is based on court judgments and precedents, rather than statutory codes. Question 27. Who must a bill pass through before becoming law in the UK? A. The Prime Minister. B. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. C. The monarch only. D. The Supreme Court. Answer: B. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. A bill must be approved by both the House of Commons and the House of Lords before it can receive royal assent and become law. Question 28. Name the UK's longest-serving current affairs programme, broadcast on BBC. A. Newsnight. B. Panorama. C. This Week. D. Question Time. Answer: B. Panorama. Panorama is the UK's longest-serving current affairs programme, first broadcast on BBC in 1953. Question 29. Who was the legendary outlaw associated with Sherwood Forest? A. Blackbeard. B. King Arthur. C. Robin Hood. D. William Tell. Answer: C. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is the legendary English outlaw known for stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, and is associated with Sherwood Forest in Nottinghamshire. Question 30. What is the significance of the Armistice Day in the UK? A. It marks the signing of the Magna Carta. B. It celebrates the end of the English Civil War. C. It commemorates the end of World War I. D. It honours the Queen's coronation. Answer. C. It commemorates the end of World War I. Armistice Day, observed on November 11, commemorates the armistice signed between the Allies of World War I and Germany for the cessation of hostilities. Question 31. Name the structure built for the Millennium celebration in London. A. The Shard. B. The Gherkin. C. The London Eye. D. The Millennium Dome. Answer. D. The Millennium Dome. The Millennium Dome, now known as the O2, was originally constructed to celebrate the turn of the millennium in London. Question 32. What is the purpose of the British Constitution? A. To provide healthcare to citizens. B. To outline the rights and responsibilities of citizens. C. To govern the relationship between the individual and the state. D. To elect members of Parliament. Answer. C. To govern the relationship between the individual and the state. The British Constitution, which is uncodified and made up of statutes, common law, and conventions, governs the relationship between the individual and the state. Question 33. Who is the author of Harry Potter? A. J.K. Rowling. B. J.R.R. Tolkien. C. George R.R. Martin. D. Suzanne Collins. Answer. A. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is the author of the Harry Potter series, which is one of the best-selling book series in history. Question 34. What major sporting event takes place annually between Oxford and Cambridge universities? A. The FA Cup. B. The Ashes. C. The boat race. D. Wimbledon. Answer. C. The boat race. The annual boat race between Oxford and Cambridge universities is a famous rowing event in the UK. Question 35. What is the official home of the Prime Minister of the UK? A. Windsor Castle. B. Buckingham Palace. C. 10 Downing Street. D. The Tower of London. Answer. C. 10 Downing Street. 10 Downing Street in London is the official residence and executive office of the Prime Minister of the UK. Question 36. Name the famous prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England. A. Hadrian's Wall. B. Stonehenge. C. Blackpool Tower. D. The Roman Baths. Answer. B. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is the famous prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England, known for its unique stone circle. Question 37. What are the main political parties in the UK? A. The Conservative Party, the Liberal Party, the Green Party. B. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party, the Liberal Democrats. C. The Conservative Party, the Socialist Party, the Reform Party. D. The Labour Party, the Green Party, the National Party. Answer. B. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party, the Liberal Democrats. These are the main political parties in the UK, historically dominating the political landscape. Question 38. What is the highest civilian award for valour in the UK? A. The Victoria Cross. B. The George Cross. C. The Order of Merit. D. The British Empire Medal. Answer. B. The George Cross. The George Cross is the highest civilian award for valour in the UK, awarded for acts of the greatest heroism or of the most conspicuous courage in circumstances of extreme danger. Question 39. Who was the monarch during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the monarch during the Victorian era, which is named after her and marked by her reign from 1837 to 1901. Question 40. What treaty ended the conflict between England and Scotland in 1707? A. The Treaty of Paris. B. The Treaty of Utrecht. C. The Acts of Union. D. The Treaty of Versailles. Answer: C. The Acts of Union. The Acts of Union in 1707 ended the conflict between England and Scotland by legally uniting the two countries into one kingdom of Great Britain. Question 41. Name the British theoretical physicist who contributed significantly to the understanding of black holes. A. Albert Einstein. B. Richard Feynman. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Niels Bohr. Answer: C. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, the British theoretical physicist, made significant contributions to the understanding of black holes and theoretical physics. Question 42. What does the royal family's motto, Dued mon droit, mean in English? A. God and my right. B. Faith and loyalty. C. Honour and duty. D. Justice and equality. Answer: A. God and my right. The royal family's motto, Dued mon droit, translates to God and my right in English, reflecting the divine right of kingship. Question 43. Who is the UK's official national poet or poet laureate? A. William Wordsworth. B. John Keats. C. William Shakespeare. D. Alfred Lord Tennyson. Answer: C. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is considered the UK's official national poet, though the position of poet laureate is an honorary one and not an official office. Question 44. What are the main ingredients of a traditional full English breakfast? A. Pancakes, bacon and syrup. B. Toast, cereal and fruit. C. Eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes and toast. D. Porridge, black pudding and haggis. Answer: C. Eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes and toast. A traditional full English breakfast typically includes eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes and toast, sometimes with additional items like black pudding or hash browns. Question 45. What festival is celebrated on the 31st of October in the UK? A. Easter. B. Christmas. C. Halloween. D. Guy Fawkes Night. Answer: C. Halloween. Halloween is celebrated on the 31st of October in the UK, with traditions including costume parties, trick-or-treating, and pumpkin carving. Question 46. Name the UK's first national park. A. Lake District National Park. B. Peak District National Park. C. Snowdonia National Park. D. New Forest National Park. Answer: B. Peak District National Park. The Peak District National Park, established in 1951, was the first national park in the UK. Question 47. What is the significance of the Speaker in the House of Commons? A. To lead debates and maintain order. B. To represent the monarch. C. To oversee government departments. D. To interpret the law. Answer: A. To lead debates and maintain order. The Speaker of the House of Commons is responsible for leading debates, maintaining order, and ensuring parliamentary rules are followed during proceedings. Question 48. Who directed the 2012 London Olympics opening ceremony? A. Danny Boyle. B. Steven Spielberg. C. Ridley Scott. D. Christopher Nolan. Answer: A. Danny Boyle. Danny Boyle directed the memorable opening ceremony of the 2012 London Olympics, showcasing British history and culture. Question 49. What is question time in the context of UK politics? A. A time for MPs to question government ministers. B. A time for public questions to the Prime Minister. C. A time for debates on proposed legislation. D. A time for voting on parliamentary motions. Answer: A. A time for MPs to question government ministers. Question time in UK politics refers to a period during parliamentary sessions when members of Parliament, MPs, have the opportunity to question government ministers on various issues. Question 50. What major event did London host in 2012? A. The FIFA World Cup. B. The Olympic Games. C. The Rugby World Cup. D. The Commonwealth Games. Answer: B. The Olympic Games. London hosted the Summer Olympic Games in 2012, attracting athletes and visitors from around the world. Question 51. Who discovered penicillin? A. Marie Curie. B. Alexander Fleming. C. Louis Pasteur. D. Gregor Mendel. Answer: B. Alexander Fleming. Sir Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928, which marked the beginning of modern antibiotics and revolutionized medicine by introducing effective treatment for bacterial infections. Question 52. What is the significance of Hadrian's Wall? A. It was a defensive fortification in the Roman province of Britannia. B. It was built to mark the edge of the Roman Empire. C. It served as a trading post between the Romans and the Picts. D. It was a decorative monument commemorating Emperor Hadrian's visit to Britain. Answer: A. It was a defensive fortification in the Roman province of Britannia. Hadrian's Wall was built by the Romans under the orders of Emperor Hadrian to protect the northern boundary of the Roman Empire in Britain from hostile tribes. Question 53. What is the judicial role of the House of Lords? A. To enact legislation. B. To serve as the highest court of appeal. C. To oversee parliamentary elections. D. To appoint the Prime Minister. Answer: B. To serve as the highest court of appeal. Until 2009, the House of Lords acted as the highest court of appeal in the UK. This role has since been taken over by the Supreme Court. Question 54. Name the famous British graffiti artist known for his distinctive stenciling technique. A. Damien Hirst. B. Banksy. C. Tracy Emin. D. David Hockney. Answer: B. Banksy. Banksy is a world-renowned British street artist known for his distinctive stenciling technique and socially and politically themed graffiti. Question 55. What is the traditional dish of Scotland involving sheep's offal? A. Cornish pasty. B. Haggis. C. Welsh rarebit. D. Lancashire hot pot. Answer: B. Haggis. Haggis, a traditional Scottish dish, is made from sheep's offal, heart, liver and lungs, minced with onion, oatmeal, suet, spices and salt, mixed with stock, and cooked in the animal's stomach. Question 56. Who is known for their radio broadcasts during World War II in the UK? A. Neville Chamberlain. B. Winston Churchill. C. Edward R. Murrow. D. George VI. Answer. B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill is famous for his inspiring and morale-boosting radio broadcasts during World War II, which were crucial in strengthening British resolve during the conflict. Question 57. What agreement established the principles of devolution for Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland? A. The Good Friday Agreement. B. The Scotland Act. C. The Devolution Act. D. The Edinburgh Agreement. Answer. B. The Scotland Act. The Scotland Act of 1998 was instrumental in establishing the framework for devolution in Scotland, allowing it to have its own parliament with powers to legislate on various issues. Question 58. Name the author of Oliver Twist. A. Jane Austen. B. Charles Dickens. C. Bronte Sisters. D. George Eliot. Answer. B. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens, a prominent Victorian author, wrote Oliver Twist, which is one of his most famous works that critically explores the social inequalities of 19th century England. Question 59. What are the colours of the Union flag? A. Red, white and blue. B. Red, white and green. C. Blue, white and orange. D. Green, white and violet. Answer. A. Red, white and blue. The Union flag, also known as the Union Jack, features a combination of red, white and blue. These colours represent the crosses of the patron saints of England, Scotland and Ireland. Question 60. Who is credited with inventing the World Wide Web? A. Bill Gates. B. Steve Jobs. C. Tim Berners-Lee. D. Mark Zuckerberg. Answer. C. Tim Berners-Lee. Sir Tim Berners-Lee, a British computer scientist, is credited with inventing the World Wide Web in 1989, which revolutionized the Internet by making it accessible and useful to the general public. Question 61. What is the primary role of the UK's Secretary of State for Defence? A. To oversee education policies. B. To manage foreign diplomatic relations. C. To oversee the country's defence and armed forces. D. To handle transportation and infrastructure. Answer. C. To oversee the country's defence and armed forces. The Secretary of State for Defence is responsible for all matters concerning national defence and the British Armed Forces. Question 62. What title is given to the heir apparent of the British throne? A. Duke of Edinburgh. B. Prince of Wales. C. Earl of Wessex. D. Baron of Chester. Answer. B. Prince of Wales. The title Prince of Wales is traditionally granted to the heir apparent of the British throne. Question 63. What battle in 1314 was a significant victory for Scotland during the Wars of Scottish Independence? A. The Battle of Flodden. B. The Battle of Agincourt. C. The Battle of Bannockburn. D. The Battle of Hastings. Answer. C. The Battle of Bannockburn. In 1314, the Battle of Bannockburn was a significant victory for Scotland against England during the Wars of Scottish Independence. Question 64. What is the main principle of British democracy? A. The monarchy holds absolute power. B. The rule of law. C. The divine right of kings. D. Majority rule only. Answer: B. The rule of law. The main principle of British democracy is the rule of law, which ensures that all members of society, including rulers, are considered equally subject to publicly disclosed legal codes and processes. Question 65. Who was the first Archbishop of Canterbury? A. Saint Augustine. B. Saint Thomas. C. Saint Peter. D. Saint Paul. Answer: A. Saint Augustine. Saint Augustine was the first Archbishop of Canterbury, appointed in 597 AD, establishing the primary episcopal see in England. Question 66. What is the name of the famous Roman baths located in the city of Bath, England? A. The Gainsborough Bath Spa. B. Therma Bath Spa. C. The Roman Baths. D. The Bath House. Answer: C. The Roman Baths. The Roman baths in the city of Bath are a well-preserved Roman site for public bathing and are a major tourist attraction. Question 67. What is the significance of the crown jewels? A. They represent the personal wealth of the monarchy. B. They are symbols of the sovereignty of the British monarch. C. They are used as currency during economic crisis. D. They are gifts from foreign nations. Answer: B. They are symbols of the sovereignty of the British monarch. The crown jewels are a collection of ceremonial and symbolic objects including crowns, robes, and other items associated with the sovereignty of the United Kingdom. Question 68. What major transition occurred in the UK in 1997 involving Hong Kong? A. Hong Kong was recognized as an independent country. B. Hong Kong was handed over to China under the principle of one country, two systems. C. Hong Kong joined the European Union. D. Hong Kong was purchased by the UK from China. Answer: B. Hong Kong was handed over to China under the principle of one country, two systems. In 1997, the sovereignty of Hong Kong was transferred from the United Kingdom to China, marking a significant political transition under the agreed principle of one country, two systems. Question 69. Who are the members of the UK's shadow cabinet? A. Members of the majority party not in government roles. B. Members of the minority party who hold equivalent positions to government ministers. C. Non-partisan advisors to the Parliament. D. Former government ministers who are retired. Answer: B. Members of the minority party who hold equivalent positions to government ministers. The shadow cabinet consists of members from the main opposition party who scrutinise their corresponding government ministers and offer an alternative government policy programme. Question 70. What event is the Trooping the Colour ceremony associated with? A. The Queen's official birthday. B. The coronation of the monarch. C. The end of the parliamentary session. D. The state opening of Parliament. Answer: A. The Queen's official birthday. Trooping the Colour is an annual event that marks the official birthday of the British sovereign. It includes a military parade and the trooping of a regimental flag or colour in front of the monarch. Question 71. What is the main purpose of the UK's Magna Carta? A. To declare independence from France. B. To limit the powers of the king and protect the rights of the nobility. C. To establish the Church of England. D. To expand the British Empire. Answer: B. To limit the powers of the king and protect the rights of the nobility. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was a document that limited the powers of the English king and is considered a foundational text in the development of modern democracy. Question 72. What does the Prime Minister do during Prime Minister's questions? A. Votes on legislation. B. Meets with foreign dignitaries. C. Answers questions from MPs. D. Signs executive orders. Answer C. Answers questions from MPs during Prime Minister's questions, which occur weekly when Parliament is in session. The Prime Minister answers questions from members of Parliament, including the opposition leaders. Question 73. What historical figure is associated with the legends of the Round Table? A. Robin Hood. B. King Arthur. C. William the Conqueror. D. Richard the Lionheart. Answer B. King Arthur. King Arthur is a legendary figure associated with the tales of the Knights of the Round Table, which include themes of chivalry, romance, and magic. Question 74. What does the Beefeater guard? A. Buckingham Palace. B. The British Museum. C. The Crown Jewels at the Tower of London. D. The Houses of Parliament. Answer C. The Crown Jewels at the Tower of London. The Beefeaters or Yeoman Warders are ceremonial guardians who also have duties as part of the protection of the Crown Jewels at the Tower of London. Question 75. Who was the British monarch during the American Revolution? A. King George III. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Henry VIII. D. King Edward III. Answer A. King George III. King George III was the British monarch during the American Revolution, which occurred from 1775 to 1783. Question 76. What is the significance of the Chartist movement? A. It was a movement to abolish the monarchy. B. It sought to improve conditions for the poor in Victorian Britain. C. It aimed to gain political rights and influence for the working class. D. It was a campaign against the Industrial Revolution. Answer C. It aimed to gain political rights and influence for the working class. The Chartist movement, active in the 19th century, was a significant working-class movement that sought political reforms such as the right to vote. Question 77. What British novel features a party at Mr. Darcy's estate? A. Wuthering Heights. B. Jane Eyre. C. Pride and Prejudice. D. Great Expectations. Answer C. Pride and Prejudice. In Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, a pivotal scene involves a party at Mr. Darcy's estate, Pemberley, which significantly advances the plot. Question 78. Who are considered the founding fathers of the English legal system? A. The Roman emperors. B. The Anglo-Saxon chiefs. C. The Norman kings. D. The Plantagenet kings. Answer D. The Plantagenet kings. The Plantagenet kings, particularly Henry II, are considered foundational figures in the development of the English legal system, establishing early forms of legal procedures and courts. Question 79. What is the UK's policy on compulsory education age? A. Education is compulsory until the age of 16. B. Education is compulsory until the age of 18. C. Education is optional. D. Education is compulsory until the age of 14. Answer A. Education is compulsory until the age of 16. In the UK, all children must receive full-time education until they are 16 years old, after which they can choose to continue their education or enter employment. Question 80. What role does the monarch play in the UK government today? A. Head of State. B. Head of Government. C. Prime Minister. D. Speaker of the House. Answer. A. Head of State. The monarch serves as the ceremonial head of state in the UK, with duties that include opening and dissolving Parliament, granting royal assent to legislation, and representing the UK at state functions. Question 81. Name the act that officially united England and Scotland into a single sovereign state. A. The Union Act. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Acts of Union. D. The Treaty of Edinburgh. Answer. C. The Acts of Union. The Acts of Union in 1707 officially united England and Scotland into a single sovereign state known as the Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 82. What is the primary function of the British jury system? A. To advise the judge on legal matters. B. To determine the guilt or innocence of a defendant. C. To prosecute criminal cases. D. To enforce the law. Answer. B. To determine the guilt or innocence of a defendant. The primary function of the British jury system is to determine the guilt or innocence of a defendant in criminal trials, based on evidence presented. Question 83. Who wrote the iconic British anthem Rule Britannia? A. Edward Elgar. B. Thomas Arne. C. William Blake. D. Benjamin Britten. Answer. B. Thomas Arne. Thomas Arne composed the music for Rule Britannia, which is a patriotic British song, originally created as part of a masque called Alfred in 1740. Question 84. What UK law addresses human rights? A. The Civil Rights Act. B. The Human Rights Act. C. The Equality Act. D. The Rights of Man Act. Answer. B. The Human Rights Act. The Human Rights Act 1998 is the key law in the UK that incorporates the rights set out in the European Convention on Human Rights into domestic British law. Question 85. What famous British music invasion occurred in the 1960s? A. The Punk Revolution. B. The Glam Rock Movement. C. The British Invasion. D. The Mod Revival. Answer. C. The British Invasion. The famous British music invasion of the 1960s, often referred to as the British Invasion, was characterized by numerous rock and pop bands from the United Kingdom becoming popular in the United States and worldwide.